to johnjohnsonshow.com.
Session. What's up, buddy? What's up? Got a lot of friends here. High fives all around. You people are in my house tonight. I feel like Arsenio Hall. But no, this really is my house. Somebody got the Arsenio Hall reference. I love it. Well, everybody, welcome to the first official Mansion Comedy Session ever. Give it up for yourselves again. No. Thank you. Right back at you. Lots of friends here, lots of haystacks. This is a haystack bitch right here. I like it. Some of you haystack, you don't even know you're a haystack. Does anyone here not know what the term haystack is? You're looking at me like you don't know. These guys, there's a few new people. Haystack is a term that I came up with on it did happen on a drunken cab ride home from a Dirty Head show, but it stemmed from my buddy Mark, who is here, drunkenly just shouted out, "Who's haystack bitch?" The music was loud, we were partying with the cab driver, it was like raging in that cab, and the music stopped and I looked at him and I was like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" And he's like, I don't know. Haystack bitch, I don't know. I had the word haystack, I don't know. And I instantly realized the greatness of this term, because up till right now, haystack only meant a stack of hay, right? Does haystack not sound like the coolest thing ever? We have been using it for months now. It works for everything. It's the new N-word. I want a positive new word. Because I don't even like saying, seriously, I don't even like saying N-word. That's how much I don't like that word. But haystack, anybody can use that. Black guys can be like, "That John Johnson, that guy's haystack, yo. You got me." Right? Am I haystack? Only sort of black looking girl in the room? But you're a haystack, because you're here at Alabama Mansion. Right? Hey! Haystack, it works for everything, trust me. Because my haystack right there, that's my... Haystack is only your inner VIP circle of friends. Like, I'll take a bullet with that haystack right there. That's my haystack. I'm telling you, you guys will let this sink in on weekend, at the water cooler on Monday, you're going to be like, this guy John Johnson came up with this term haystack, and I feel we should start using it, people. What do you think? I'm telling you, within 6 months, people are going to use it all over the country, and they're going to go, who started that? And I want this moment on, when it spreads, you always say, John Johnson invented haystack. See, this guy's with me. He gets it.
Give him credit.
Point is, there's a lot of haystacks in this room. I love you all. Welcome. We've got great comedy for you all night. I know it hasn't quite started yet. We're getting there. Yeah, let's get things started, because a lot of my friends are here, and especially new people, you're probably wondering this too. Like, John Johnson, how do you look so young? That was not the joke right there. I didn't expect you to laugh right there. So, 36, nobody believes me, right? You don't look 36. And they go, what's your secret? What's your secret, John? I look at least 34 and a half. The secret, I will let you know, it's the backwards black hat. You thought that was funny. Alright, you ready? Girl with the dumbfounded look on her face. Are you ready? You're like, this better be funny. Alright. 26? 36. 26? 46. 46. Thank you. But for $24.99 down at Jack's Surfing Sport, 10 years off my life. You don't need creams, you don't need hair implants or anything. I got $24.99. I've been buying a new hat every couple months. I think all the guys right now that want to get hair surgery and stuff, I think it should be okay, and they should point to the John Johnson show and go, John Johnson's got a pretty good idea. I think like executives in boardrooms, doctors, lawyers, judges, they should all be allowed to still wear the suits and a backwards black hat if they want, just like this.
Right?
That's been a John Johnson tip on staying young. You're welcome, Alabama Mansion. I like this guy. This guy. Now, I'm sorry I was looking at you when I started into this next joke, because this joke's entitled Gay Guys. And I'm so sorry, because I was looking right at you and I'm like, oh, this next joke's called Gay Guys. I'm looking right at this guy. You may be a part of the gay community. I don't know. I just met you, so I don't know.
Not lately.
Okay. I'm okay with either way. I am totally okay with it.
Hold on. Hey, baby.
So, I just, as a comedian, I am claiming the right, from now on and to eternity, to be able to make fun of gay guys. As a heterosexual male, hear me out. You guys are all humans. Because as a guy, I'm still a guy. Gay guys are guys. I'm a heterosexual guy. We're still guys. It's guy code, right? Jeff Coleman knows. You guys can make fun of each other. It's cool. I will not, however, never will you hear John Johnson ever make fun of lesbians. Because I am neither girl nor lesbian, so ergo, I cannot make fun of lesbians.
But you do eat pussy.
But I do eat me some pussy.
Wow! Wow! I like that!
Gene just helped me take that one to a whole new...
R-rated.
Water break. Drink them up. Drink them up. Drink with me right now. Raise them. Come on. Drink heavily tonight. That's the only standing rule. Drink heavily, because the more you drink, the funnier we are.
The less we think.
And the younger you get.
The less you think, the younger you get. Keep it going. I like it a lot. So, I was watching two bums make out at a bus stop the other day. And these were... And you heard me correctly. 2 bums were making out at a bus stop. Nay, 3 blocks from here on my walk down the main street. It was about noon on Tuesday, which made it even odder. You know, it was midnight and it was, it was noon on Tuesday, 2 bums. And these were, they were just like, oh, they're a little down on their luck kind of bums. They were like, filthy, like bummy bums. Like the kind of bums where you see them and it hurts your heart. Like, how do us human beings, we let other human beings get that kind of bummy kind of bum? There was like fur on their teeth. They had fur on their teeth, I think. And the kid, I mean, you could, 2 or 3 showers would not cake away the layers of bum these bums have. Have we established how bummy these bums are? Are you done with it? Okay, I can stop them. I can keep going.
Do they have nice shoes?
No, I really can't go. I can't keep going. I didn't write any more material. So those kind of bums. But they were leaning up against the bus stop, and they were just going at it. Like it was the end of every romance movie ever. Just like, oh yeah, and you just caressing her face, and there was like love going on. They were making love at a bus stop. It was, and not in a porno way. It was like the end of You've Got Mail or something. It was that kind of kiss. And what the first thought in my head, which should not have been the first thought in my head, the first thought in my head should have been, aw. Even in these toughest of times, these two bums found each other, and they found love, and they are obviously way into each other, and that is rad. Right? No, that was not the pervading thought that John Johnson had. The instant thought that John Johnson had was, how horrifying must each of their rancid fur teeth breath be? Imagine kissing that other bum, even as a bum. That's got to be other people's bum breath, you know. And I'd stopped, because by this time I was checking them out. I'd stop, pull out my phone, pretended I was like texting somebody. I'm like, it's not every day you see 2 bums making out at a bus stop. All right, you all would have done the same thing. Don't even act like, why is he still standing there watching them make out? Somebody's, I can get that phone.
The weirdest phrase you're
So these 2 bums are just going at it, and that's the thought that popped in my head. But then I saved it, because I always try to make things positive. And I saved it with, what if they had just gone dumpster diving enough times to come up on a big old half bottle of Listerine or something? Or they had just spared enough change from people to buy a toothbrush and toothpaste. And this was that moment I was witnessing their first makeout session kiss of these 2 bums. Right? Isn't that a much more positive way to think about it? Like, this could have been that moment, and they were about to turn their life around. And they were going to take that bus to the courthouse and get married and start off on a whole new thing. And I went downtown and enjoyed the rest of my day. I didn't get any change or anything. Like, I probably could have done that. But in my head, I was like, oh, this is the moment they found Listerine and they found love. And I know what you're all thinking. These were no homo hobos, okay? It was a man bum and a woman bum, all right? I know you were all probably thinking it was 2 male bums. I just wanted to clear that up. I really thought homo hobos would go over a lot better. That is... Think about it, homo hobos. Did you wake up today and think you were going to hear the term homo hobo? No. So I'm going to leave you with one more John Johnsonism. And seeing the bums down on their luck kind of made me think about my own life. And I'm not a rich man by any means. And there's times when I'm struggling on Del Taco Scorcho packets and old flour tortillas you find in the back, and that's lunch, you know. And help me with this. Anybody raise your hand in the back. If you've ever had the humiliation of having to use the Coinstar machine at the supermarket. You feel me, sister, right? No one else wants to raise their fucking thank you. Only person in the room, though statistically probably half of you use that machine. Assholes, admit it. See? No one wants to admit it. Why? Because they put the thing right in the front center of all the lanes so all the people from every angle can be like, look at the poor guy while he cashes in his $8 and change. And the thing's metal, the coins are metal. Like, they couldn't make it like a plastic or soft rubber tray. It's like, the thing's lighting up. They might as well have a siren on top, and over the loudspeakers are like, poor guy cashing in his coins, poor guy, everybody look at him. Clunk, 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 clunk. This isn't even the clunk of the machine, I just do it on top of the microphone in the store, clunk, clunk, clunk. Look at the poor guy. See, now you end up feeling bad for John Johnson, even though I was sort of mean to some bums and poured out on him. That's John Johnson, there's a lot going on. But we are done with the John Johnson portion of the evening, guys. Time to get on to some kick-ass comedians back there.
TheJohnJohnsonShow.com